Hi, good morning. I haven't posted an update for quite some time. It's purely because what I've been painting is exactly what I've been painting the last few months, and that is more Landsknechts, and they're the plastic figures by Warlord Games. And these are pipe blocks numbers 4 and 5. There we go. Tedious, a little bit, but then again you've got to paint something. What I'll do, I'll put all the project out on the table and show you at the end of this video what I've amassed, and it's coming on. It's a very interesting project, the Renaissance period, the Italian wars. As I said before, it's an absolute nightmare trying to learn it all, the politics and stuff. I think, oh, I can't cope with that, but I'm interested in the look of the units. Who was allied to who, and you can fairly just pick and choose, I think, between the Italian states, that they all fought each other. I'm still not 100% sure on the opposition. I say, as long as you carry on collecting Italian stuff, I've got to say a unit of Florentine Pike, which will be next. They're by Perry Miniatures, and I like the look of those figures, probably a bit more so than the Warlord plastics. A lot of the Perry box set of plastic mercenaries, a very versatile box that is, and yes, I'm looking forward to painting some more of those. Yes, the opposition, obviously it's going to be, well, the obvious thought was going to be the French with Swiss and Italian allies, but then I start looking towards the east, going to Hungary. Ottomans possibly. Don't know. It's all swirling around in my head at the moment, so enthusiasm does remain high. Shopping wise, I haven't bought anything. I've got to try and clear that backlog which I've purchased. I've got a lot of foundry metals to paint. I've got some Perry metals to paint regarding the period. So there's no point collecting or buying stuff, just sticking in boxes. Because I do think psychologically that can be a bit daunting. We've got Salute soon, which I'll hopefully get to. Take a shopping list, but again, why spend money when the backlog's still there? I always find this big show, say Salute, for example, and Selwig are a source of inspiration when you look at other people's games. So if I do go there, that's what I'll be looking out for. Made the mistake of rereading James Clavell's Shogun. I know there's a TV series out regarding the book Shogun. I think I first read the book in the mid-80s, and now all of a sudden my head's thinking about samurai, and this is what happens to me. I'll start reading that and it will just niggle away at me. So I'll probably spend another year, 18 months painting up the Italian wars, but all the time I'm thinking about something else. And that's where it goes, and I suppose that's the way the project gathers pace. Love it. A good game down the club on Sunday just gone, big ACW game. We played Black Powder. With the Glory Hallelujah supplement, and it was great to see all the figures out on the table. And at one point I turned around to my friend Tony, and I think we had quite a few figures on the table. We just said, how many man hours has it taken to put this lot on the table? And little by little we get there, don't we? And just about to see the whole table, I think it's say an 18 by 6 table, we had probably in the region of 16 regiments each, all 36s, and that's what we want. And that's the goal, and which one day I'll try and get to regarding this period. I wouldn't know how to fight these though. My first initial reaction would be to fight them in a Napoleonic style, but obviously, no, that's not going to happen, is it? So it's all to be learnt. So without further ado, I'll put the force on the table. Right, so this is the project so far. As I mentioned, there's now 5 pipe blocks, but I've also painted up 2 units of shot, some skirmishers, artillery and 2 units of gendarmes. So we're getting there. The majority of the infantry are plastics by Warlord Games, as I mentioned. It's an old-fashioned retro style. Let's get the lights on it. Gun Crew by Hinchcliffe. They're metal, and I said they're the ones I've finished in gloss. What I did was I wanted a retro style, so I went for the Hinchcliffe and the Connoisseur figures when it came to the cavalry. I finished those in gloss, but I really should have finished the infantry in gloss as well, just to give it a bit of a continuity, but that doesn't really matter, does it? The handgun shot unit here needs a command stand. I've got some more figures to do another Landsknecht shot unit, so I'll amend that later. So I'm pleased so far. It's a very colourful looking army, and I'm looking forward to adding now some Italians, Florentine. The cavalry units will be 12 strong for pike and shot. Command stand, you've seen all this before, but command stand is by Steel Fist. So we'll get that closer under the lights. Show that will focus. Lovely figures. Fantastic headdresses, hats, little tiny umbrellas. Okay, so that's that. And onwards and upwards. Thanks for watching.